waiting on frozen nips as well.
All right, chums, let's do this.
Oh, I thought he said he was going to be on time. Oh, my bad.
Is Lovo needed tonight? Okay. I know I wanted that 930 gear.
Out of you?
Yeah, I took a look at the video about an hour ago.
Okay, that's fine. We are going to be 5 healing this fight. I want to emphasize the importance of mechanics in this fight. There is not a hard and rage on this fight. The things that is going to kill us is lack of capability on mechanics and mismanaging overlap and things of that nature. We'll get more into that here in just a second. Before we do, everyone who is in this raid team, right now, click on Discord. Once you have clicked on Discord, locate the raid team channel and click it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth message up is a message from Sid that says Warcraft Logs auto join link. Click it unless you already have done this. Once you have clicked it, myself or Sid will promote you. Now, since I have everyone here very quickly, I'm going to go through the list of people that are signed up on Warcraft Logs. And anybody that I cannot identify or that does not get claimed, I'm kicking out of the guild on Warcraft Logs. So pay attention, please, for just a minute. This won't take long, and then we'll be ready to get started clearing trash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it.
You don't get what?
I don't get what I'm supposed to click on.
Sid, can you guide him for just a second? Okay, who owns the character United Front on Warcraft Logs? I'm going to assume no one. Goodbye. Unarousing 1, 2, 3. That is you, Unarousing, I'm assuming. Sokum Seal is Nico. Yep. Sarah 869 is Ayla, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki or Niku, Niqui. Who's this?
It's Dussel.
Okay, cool. Nix 1031, Nicks 1031. Is that Circe Dussel?
Can you repeat that?
Nix 1031.
No, he'd go by Sierra.
Okay, that's what I thought. So anybody want to claim Nix 1031? Going once. Twice. The username on World of Logs, Nicks 1031. Okay, nobody's claiming it, I'm kicking it. Alright, I know who Nazrax is, I know who Mox is, Myth. Conix, that's the guy we were talking to, correct, Sid?
Yeah, you can kick him.
Kalof 11, that's somebody that just signed up. Who was that?
That's me.
Alright, that's Thrall. Cool. Jellybean, I know who you are. Iron Squid, I know who you are. CDs, I know who you are. See Me Tunes, I know who you are. And Bazor, I know who you are. Okay.
You don't know me. You don't know where I'm from.
Well, I know that you're not on this list.
Got him.
Damn, Gina. I want to be an officer and can't even be signed up for the logs. What the fuck?
You better come forward. Pull this trash.
All right. So let's talk about last night. Fantastic job last night. Very happy with what we saw. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but it was a good night. We knocked out new raid kill. That's fantastic. Tonight, we're going to hope to do the same thing, so I want everybody to be very focused up for Sisters. Like I said, this is a very mechanical fight. Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to your mechanics. You know, this is very heavily a factor of personal accountability and doing exactly what you're supposed to when you're supposed to, and not, you know, not freaking out if you make a little mistake and letting that be something that chains and snowballs on us. We've got to pay attention to the heroic mechanics as much as we do the mythic mechanics, as was pointed out earlier by Thiso. If you don't pay attention to the heroic mechanics and you think, oh, this is no big deal, they're going to fuck you up. It's as simple as that. Hopefully, has anybody not watched the videos that we linked today or read through the guides, if not both?
I'm gonna trigger this.
Yeah, go ahead. Anybody at all. It's okay to say you haven't. I want you to be honest, because you're about to be held accountable for the knowledge in those videos.
I got most of it. Probably the last 30% of it go through. It's about melee.
Okay. So, in the most important part of Phase 3 is what? Mox.
Not throwing your fucking arrow things all over the place.
The beacon. The most important thing in Phase 3 is taking the beacon to the wall and dropping all 3 of the beacons against the wall in a nice tight group.
Probably on top of each other.
The thing that will wipe us, the thing that will wipe us is mismanagement of the beacon. That is the soft enrage for this fight. It's as simple as that. And you have to keep in mind that during that, we're going to be getting overlap between glaives and embrace and everything else. You all know what happens with embrace. You know you've got to get that shit taken care of. Our healers have to be on top of it. For that reason, we have brought in 5 healers tonight.
Pop loose.
Let's burn down this trash, get a lust out on it. During Phase 2, there's going to be owls to kill, just like in heroic mode. It is imperative that those owls get burst the fuck down. The way we are going to organize everybody should have seen the image that shows where you're supposed to stand. Thiso, that's fine, buddy. Thiso will be replacing frozen nips on that chart. And as far as where you're supposed to stand, what happens if you get a moonburn on you? Thrall, if you get a moonburn, what are you supposed to do?
Go in between the waves.
You can go in between the waves, or
I don't know the other answer.
Or jump in with the next small group,
Gotcha.
so that it hits simultaneously with them. What you don't want to do is when there's a large group, like let's say it's about to hit the melee and tanks, right? You want to try to avoid jumping in with them if you can, but you know it should be doable. We should have the group set up where that's doable. But what you don't want to do is run back and forth multiple times crossing the line. Besides Moonburn, what is the other mechanic that has to be dropped off in the same way as Moonburn does? Thundermilk.
I already know that.
That's okay. Answer the question.
Was there a beacon?
No.
Alright, sorry, I was like barely paying attention. What's going on?
Aside from Moonburn, what is the other mechanic that has to be dropped off in the same manner?
The arrow?
Is that the tank?
You know the fight? Are you sure
It's,
about that?
it's the tank debuff. Thank you.
Oh,
The
I
tank.
thought you were talking about like, no, I was like barely like paying attention to this whole conversation. I mean, we
Don't
was
do
talking
that.
about
That's,
outside the
that's a
burn.
bad choice. Pay attention to the conversation, please. All right. So, Sid, do you want to throw down markers for you where we want all the groups, please? Yes, we're going to talk about glaive. It is absolutely imperative that you are paying attention to the glaive and you are dodging the glaive. You cannot afford to eat glaives on this fight. It is absolutely imperative that the incorporeal shot gets brought through the group and soaked. You cannot cheese that mechanic on this fight. You have to take the mechanics very seriously here. You have to give them full respect and do them appropriately. There's no, I don't care what your meters look like on this fight right now. In fact, the best advice I can give you is set your meters not to show while you're in combat for right now, because they don't fucking matter. Your mechanics are what matters. We have Lobo sitting out right now, and I see Frozen Nips logging in right now. If people cannot obey mechanics and put mechanics as their 100% top priority on this fight, I'm going to sit you and bring somebody else in that's going to do the mechanics right. I don't want to do that to people. We're better than that. Pay attention to what you're supposed to do. Handle your mechanics. Simple as that. There is a link to the, there's not a link. There's an image posted in Raid Team in Mississippi that shows where everyone is going to stand.
Discussion.
Raid discussion, I'm sorry. So, go stand in front of your pillar for where you're supposed to be, but do not get close enough to aggro the boss.
Is it okay if I get close enough?
So is the diagram stage left or left?
Hold on, where are we looking at the diagram?
In the diagram.
Yeah, where are we seeing this diagram at?
Click on Raid discussion, please. In Discord.
Oh, so you have to look at the door.
I would assume that left is left. No, you can see the opening in the door.
No, but if you look at the door, yeah, then that
Yes,
means
because it really doesn't matter which direction you put the room. The top of the map is where the boss is standing right now. Just leave it at that. Line up accordingly.
So that means exit, you're on the other side.
It doesn't really matter. You can mirror this either way.
Side
just
note,
go ahead, Baldur.
you got Pride as? Put that shit on.
Yes, this is a survivability fight, guys. Anything you can do to help your healers is a good thing. Okay. Theso, are you back?
Yes, sir.
You are on that chart. You are in the position that Nips is supposed to be in.
Yes, sir.
So let's very quickly. There's a couple of people who have done this fight. That's great. BDSM has done it. CDs has done it. Theso's done it. Okay. Take it. This has been their comment the whole time, and you can ask them right now if you don't believe me. This fight is about mechanical awareness, keeping yourself alive, healers doing, their job, and us making it easy on them to do their job. As long as those things happen, our DPS will kill this fight. We have plenty of DPS. Please do the mechanics.
Essentially, don't die to shit, boss will die.
Okay. Sid, do you have anything you want to add in?
No.
Josh, are healers ready to go?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I'm not ready to go.
Yeah, that's okay.
I have no idea what I'm getting.
You're on
join Seraph Heal. I'm supposed to join Seraph Heal.
Hang on, I'll help you.
Chat. I have no idea.
Yeah,
what you guys are
I'll help you. I'll help you.
I'm looking in Discord. I don't see it at all.
Type /join Seraph Heals like Angel Bane just put. It's an in-game chat channel. It's where our healers communicate. We're not gambling right now. Soon, but not yet. Actually, Sid, please do one roll while we get the healer set up. Alright, we got 50k roll going out. Let's do it while healers get set up. Take part, have fun, win gold. Except for when Exio's running the rolls, then you get, shafted.
Then he's running a bot and cheats.
Josh, let me know when you guys are good.
I got 60k off Exio, and then I put 50k in the guild thing.
Fantastic.
Sid, can you make me a trained soldier?
Yeah.
Isn't there one in the bank?
You're a big boy.
Video sound, I just dropped the bank. I think there may be one in there.
Okay. Because my pride is set up for tanking.
Fucking around with gear right now, trying to make Paradise work.
Donka.
You owe me now. No, not really.
Does anybody, before we get started, while the healers are getting set up, does anyone have any questions about this fight?
I'm sorry, I can't. I've tried doing the / join the healing.
I got you, buddy. Hang on.
Hey, hold on,
I don't
Eric.
know. I'll bow out. I'll bow out, dude. I don't care, honestly.
No, hold on, Eric.
No,
I'm calling
relax,
you right
bro.
now. Hold on, I'll walk you through it. I'm calling you right now.
Did we do another roll yet? So do another roll.
Bring me the money, Thiso.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me about the glaives overlap each phase.
Are we lusting second phase?
I believe we lust on the first owl. Correct, Thiso?
That's how I ripped it.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, we will lust on the first owl.
Man, I don't see a lot of pride as bubbles. Wow, wow.
Squid roll.
It's squid, okay?
I don't know. He just rolled.
You're all. And it spit out the result.
We get that working?
Can somebody reply to Shamster in healing channel or whatever? Y'all not see his message pop up?
Nah, hang on. I'm gonna whisper him real quick.
He hit. I'm FaceTiming him right now, and he hit /4, and he's under Seraph heals, and he asked a question and nobody responded.
I don't see him in that channel. He's in the wrong channel.
Okay. The heal. If you never use the WoW chat channels, they're a clusterfuck at first.
Well, he went under because, like, for instance, I went under general settings, and right now I'm set up for a melee channel and a general channel. And under his settings, it shows the Seraph heals channel, but it's not coming up with anything whenever he types in it.
Is it case sensitive?
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta have. So it has to be. I'm sorry. The H is not capitalized. It has to be all lowercase is what mine is, and it works fine.
The H in heals for me is capitalized.
Same here.
Yeah, so then it's not case sensitive because mine's not, and it works fine.
sorry to hold things up, but I am not going to have some miscommunication cost us 3 or 4 attempts.
The spider, nice.
Oh, it looks like he made it in. Go ahead and say something in the channel.
He got a 111.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look at that. Even he saw all that money he just lost.
You should have just gotten a chat invite from me, Shamster. Did that pop up in your chat?
There we go.
Is he in there now?
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think I would ever gamble again if I rolled a 6.
Sammy, we can see you, dude. Who rolled a 6?
Actually, as usual. He didn't roll it that time. He's talking about a past time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I ever did that, I don't think I'd ever gamble again.
I'm gonna go ahead and get a cauldron drop as we're getting closer to being ready to go here finally.
Well, now that I won, I'm probably done for the night.
Get your flask out of the cauldron. I've got one for you, Shamster, so just keep working on that chat.
So somebody turned me into a spider.
Yar.
I used to raid with a guy, this is in Lich King, who seriously afraid of spiders. Anytime we would go into any room that had spiders, he couldn't do it.
What the fuck?
Make sure you remove that before we pull. You're currently pacified.
I mean, like, I'm deathly afraid of, like, snakes and Scared Life, but I could still go do that fucking dungeon and fucking Wrath. I have all the snakes. Yeah.
He couldn't do the first quarter of Naxxramas and that room and ICC before Syndragosa. He had to log out.
By the way, did somebody just say spiders yar? It's in like pirate yar?
Yeah.
Squid, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with spiders, Yar.
Why are you saying yar?
Why not say Yar?
There must be some reason behind that.
When a big ass spider's about to jump on
because
spiders,
are awesome.
Yar.
Because there's a guy I went to college with who did the exact same thing. I was just really confused and curious.
Okay, I see Shamster in Seraphim.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, can you type /4 and or whatever number it is for you, Shamster, and type in there, please? If you are not a healer, please exit Seraphils. Yeah, obviously said yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Did you type in the channel?
Let's get rolls cleared up for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and drop a feast.
He's telling this dick.
Should we hit that Vantis rune?
You can pop your Vantis rune if you want, sure.
I have 3 on me. Who wants them?
I do.
Joe.
DPS or tanks. I mean, healers.
You're a tank.
So. It's not like I don't want like almost 2,000 versatility.
Yeah, that's like what, a 3% damage increase?
And 3% what else?
Did we already put down a cauldron or no?
Yes, we did. I've got one. If you've got a spare spirit flask, hand one to see me. I'm going to hand one to Shamster.
Shamster, do you have angry assignments installed?
I don't think so.
Who's see me?
I got it.
I got it.
Shamster, just have Healing Tide ready to go when we call for it. Josh will call when he wants yours used, okay?
Sounds good.
Alright, please step up to the light beam where you're supposed to be stacked. Remember, the idea here is that you should be parallel, right, to the line. If you have to move around, you move parallel to the line. Do not cross the line unless you absolutely have to, for example, to drop a Moonburn. This means you have to be paying attention to your debuff. If you're getting ready to drop a Moonburn, for example, let's say that I have Moonburn, right, and I'm at Moon, and I know that, you know, Diamond is next to get hit. I'm going to follow the line, and as it crosses Diamond, I'm going to cross it and drop my Moonburn with them. Do not do it early. Do not get out of sync. What's going to happen is every time that line goes across, we're going to take on a debuff that increases our damage taken by 50% for every person that gets hit. So if 4 people take it, that's a 200% damage increase, but it only lasts 2 seconds. So as long as we stay in our lines, that debuff is going to fall off and kind of be nullified. Pay very close attention. We're going to get a few pulls in here, just to kind of experiment with this, get a feel for it. This is a ready check to start.
So on that though, just there will be some exceptions sometimes with that. Like say I get Moonburn, I'm on green, and like the line is just passing towards blue right now. Like obviously I'm not gonna hold it the whole time until it gets back brown, so I'm gonna run the fuck over there.
Correct.
Use your judgment though.
Yeah.
As soon as BDSM says he is good, he is good. Pop your flasks.
Pop your cherries, yeah, whatever.
Make sure you're in your correct group. There's some people are standing not at their correct group, so I hope they're going to get there quickly.
2, 1.
Mercy's out.
Stack up, stack up, stack up.
Oh, Shamster, other way, bro.
It's okay. Shamster, if you get marked by that, you've got to run it through the group, okay?
Gotcha.
Battle resin?
He's got an on.
No, I can onk.
Okay, okay.
Can I decline it? Will the onk still come up?
It doesn't matter at this point. Just go ahead and take it.
So these early attempts are 4. Don't stress it.
Get back into your position, Stack.
Get back in the exact spot you're supposed to be so we don't stack. Look, we've got 17 stacks of this stuff. There we go. It's gone. As soon as that stack ends, you go back to where you're supposed to be.
Obviously without crossing over again.
Doing good so far.
Oh.
Stack.
Stack on this thing.
Now get back to your spots. Okay, how you guys kind of just filter through right there? That's not too bad. Just be smart about it so that we're not extending the duration too long. We're up to 19 stacks because people are spread all out. We did not line up correctly. It dropped.
19 stacks of what?
Lunar Suffusion.
Burn down the moon town.
Everybody should be on the moon town right now, burning the fuck out of it.
Embrace comes out in 3.
You should be second potting right here.
Embracing glaive.
Stack. Dodge the glaive. Get on the boss. Get off the moon talon. Go back to the moon talon afterwards. Do not get hit by the glaive as it returns.
Once more.
Okay, return to your positions. Return to your positions.
Boss is in range.
$15 stacks of Lunar Suffusion right now. 16.
I can't hit her.
That's a different debuff.
Line back up at your positions. Embrace in 5. Get ready. Collapse. Here comes the glaive. Make sure you dodge it.
Once more.
Return to your positions. This is the fight, by the way. This is all of it until phase 3, of course. Phase 3, it gets a little more intense, but this is all you have to do, guys. So the debuff you're looking at right now at 17 stacks is Umbra Infusion. That drops if nobody crosses the line for 2 seconds, but every time a new person crosses the line, it extends that debuff.
No way. You're wrong.
I'm sorry, Astral Vulnerability. Astral Vulnerability. I read the wrong one. My bad. I'm sorry, dude.
That's the stack.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 4.
Right. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm reading the wrong one. Astral Vulnerability is the one that was stacking.
Embrace coming out with glaives. Focus the boss.
That's completely on me. Focus the boss. Stack up.
Void glaives. Ricochet now.
Totally fucked that up, didn't I?
Oh, I didn't get it down quick enough.
That's okay. That was a very good first attempt, especially with me calling out the wrong fucking shit.
Right. So the astral vulnerability
is the right one.
Crossing over the line. And
correct.
At one point it was a 9 stack, but any other time we did good on that, about 4 stacks.
Yeah, you guys were doing very good. Nico, what needs to be changed with it?
Either the groups are too close together or the boss is misplaced because...
the boss is misplaced. We're going to be fixing that right now.
Yeah, after that first, I think going into the second phase, that's where the boss was out of range for all melee on Moon.
Yeah, I'm going to put a position where the boss has to be held the entire time.
And I know one of those transitions is why the first wave of deaths, like not including the incorporeal shot, but like that first wave of deaths happened is because people were too low from vulnerability.
The group that is on orange, the one that Jellybean's group, needs to be like really fucking quick getting back there after every embrace. Like,
do we need to swap the sides of those 2 groups? There should be a lock clause on that side to instantly go back. I mean, a lock thing.
I thought there was an invisible wall.
I mean, I can throw myself in the boomies over there. We can all just displace or blink over there.
I mean, it shouldn't really be any different between that and lock gate, should it?
Lock gate has a cooldown.
Okay, then swap those two sides.
Okay.
Let's see, we're gonna use skull. CDs, we need to hold skull, boss at skull the entire time. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, it hurts like fucking hell.
Okay, so Sid and Nico and Jelly are going to be at orange, correct?
Yeah, and then go Exio.
So Exio to skull. I mean, X.
Yeah.
And who's over there with him? Thiso and who else?
Kiner and Thiso.
Kiner and Thiso. Okay. All right, let me drop a feast.
Oh yeah, I just realized I forgot to mention because we have warlocks or whatever. Our group used 2 different portals. Oh, are we doing it? All right, okay. Yeah, we have like 2 different portals to get rid of the debuff quickly.
For right now, I don't want to do a lot of strat tweaking. I just want to kind of get some attempts in. So let's get ready to go quickly and go again.
Yeah. Basically, we just need to work on people dodging shit.
Get out. Get out now.
Wasn't me.
It was
That's me.
Got me in the shower.
Use your markers as don't go past this point kind of thing.
But what if we're concealed?
We get more lock cookies. I didn't grab any for that one. I'm sorry.
The comic pulling sisters wasn't me.
Get the fuck out of here, Beth.
You realize that was a hard line not to pass.
Logo crafting and Legos.
Oh, it is crafted.
Mm-hmm. Y'all should know what the perch is by now.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you are lined up parallel so that you are not taking extra stacks that you do not need to take. You need to be at max distance from the boss. Those need to be taken out on the beacons, guys. You've got to pay attention to that debuff. Stack. Burn it down quick. Get back if you're clear. If you were stacked on moon, get back on moon. You cannot drift.
JD, is there no way for you to clear that?
As soon as I don't have aggro.
You have Ironbark.
Stack. The incorporeal shot is about to kill someone. Good job.
Yeah, I'm lagging hardcore.
Okay, wipe.
Everyone just run through.
Wipe, 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 wipe.
Allahu Akbar!
I can soulstone and mass res.
Okay, don't release.
Did I dive to incorporeal shot before it popped off?
I think it chain reacted on someone with a shield dying.
Yeah. I think the stack was a little loose, and the incorporeal shot killed a couple people who had the shields. The shield killed the rest of the people.
Okay,
I
so
don't know
it's...
how much of that was.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I don't know how much of that was me being slow to get over there. I've got like 200 home MS in for home. Moxie, you having 200 home MS?
Nope.
You're going RoboCop.
Restart real quick, Sid. So, Melee, at least for Moon, I can't tell you from Triangle. CDs would have to answer for this one. For Moon, you guys are starting to drift as the boss fight goes on. Try to stay as stacked on square as you can and try to stay at max melee to the boss towards Moon. In fact, stay towards square as best as you can. You do not want to drift towards Triangle. Triangle melee, you want to do the same thing. You want to try to position yourself as close to Diamond as you can while on the Triangle, as in max melee at Triangle, so that hopefully between us, that 2-second gap drops the stacks, right? It wasn't bad. We just, you know, the better we can do it, the better.
Like that. The better we can do it, the better.
Hell yeah, man.
Tautology.
Obvious is obvious. It is a tautology. Make sure you're paying attention to the timers on the Embrace so that you can see, okay, you know, once the Eclipse is kind of at this point in the room, past square, you know that Embrace is coming soon. If you're over on the far right-hand side of the room, you can go ahead and be collapsing and pre-positioning to be ready for that collapse. As soon as it gets past you guys and you've set your debuff off over here on this this side of the room, you can begin preparing for collapse. But pay attention to that Embrace, guys. Sid, let me know when you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm totally good. I think. I hope.
Very confident. I love it.
Well, it was great at first, and then it jumped to like 100. So we'll see.
Okay, everybody says they're good to go. Let's get in position. CD's puller this time.
Push it real good. Dun, dun, dun.
5,
Oh man.
4,
Sorry, the vibes.
2, 1.
Early pulls are bad. Pull her onto the X, please. Dodge the glaive. Be collapsing if you can. The ones that can't, can't. Here we go.
Mercy's up.
Everyone get in this beam. No one should not be in the beam.
Everybody should be back to your positions right now. That's the most important part, is that reset. Get ready to collapse. Embrace in 5. Collapse. Run that corporeal through the whole raid. Through the whole raid.
Back up.
Back up.
You're not getting it through the whole raid.
Who had it?
Shamster.
Shamster, you got to come. Look, you see the square? You got to bring it. You got to have that beam where you can see it pass through the entire raid. Wipe us now.
Just think of it like kill Jaden's little beam.
Yeah, you want to be at the back of it.
Basically, every person that hits, it reduces the damage. So if it stops at you early, it's going to put a shit ton of damage on everybody that, you know, between you and it without it passing through the rest of us. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And then from there, because we're inside of the embrace at that point, anybody that kills, their shield now explodes, causing even further raid damage.
Speaking of shields, shields are not raid-wide damage, so if you are about to explode,
Yeah,
get out of the raid.
I assume that if you have like under 40% health going into the embrace, you probably shouldn't try to soak the laser beam.
How does it feel so far, healers?
It's fine until a fuck up, and then we're toast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like, holy shit, 20% mana gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
at least.
Is everybody beginning to kind of see the feel of the dance on this fight? You're going to be lined up, pumping deeps, you know, let the little tick go by. You can relax, you know, breath of air, push deeps, collapse, reset.
Hey Josh, am I just innovating you on cooldown or on
No, I'm not really having issues, and I'm not using Sakura, so probably put it on Ayla.
Okay. Ayla, do you want to
That
on
would be
cooldown?
amazing. What is it, a 3-minute cooldown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Will do.
I have noticed
Thank you.
that between moon and square, those ticks are kind of overlapping. We're going from 4 to 6 pretty quick. I don't know. And that's usually after the first intermission that I'm seeing it. And so I don't know if we on moon are moving back too close to square or vice versa. But it's stacking up pretty high in between moon and square.
It's people coming to clear their moonburn. I've been tracking myself because I'm in square group, and I always wait till the debuff falls off. I'll back up even a little bit if the debuff's not going to fall off, and then step over the line. But people will like jump between moon and square to clear their debuff when they should probably wait till square's turn.
Right.
And it's keeping the stacks up.
Yeah, you need to try to clear it with a group. Don't try to go between them. I don't want that happening anymore.
When you get moonburn, what your goal is to do is if the wall is coming towards you, you go to the next group that's going to be hit. You don't go to the wall, you go to the next group. And if the wall is going ahead of you, basically, like it's covering the floor and you have to run to catch up with it, you run across it as it's hitting a group. Don't overlap in between groups.
So just as a reminder then, obviously you can see how the damage can, skyrocket. So if you have Prides, you haven't put it on, please put it on. If it's in your bank, let us know. You can hearth, and we'll summon you.
Who doesn't keep all their legendaries in their bags just to look at them nowadays?
Dude, I got too many.
I have only my backpack, and I refuse to buy other bags.
Get out of here.
I disenchanted mine the week I got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Start collapsing from embrace.
RC's out.
Reset. Start collapsing now.
Whoa.
So we are up to 13 stacks because people aren't doing it correctly when they go to drop. Run that through the raid. Make sure you reset as soon as that's done.
You guys want to beer us?
Probably Naz, right?
Yes. Naz or Nico, either one's good. Continue to push.
Lost. Watch out behind you guys.
Glaives and Embrace coming.
Collapse.
Give me a healing touch, hamster.
Dodge the glaive.
Now.
Yeah.
Dodge the glaive again. Reset.
I got the glaive on me.
Dodge this glaive that comes out, boys and girls. Get ready to collapse. Embrace in 5. Start collapsing. Glaive will come out with it. Be ready. That's a very badly dropped.
I think that was me. That was me.
Dodge. Reset yourself. Embrace is over. Taunt it back towards you, bud.
Got one healer.
It's okay. Push it as far as you can.
One healer. I thought you were dead in ghost form.
I'm a survivor.
Get ready to collapse.
Okay, so you have to go the opposite way.
Here comes a collapse. We're also going to get a Moon Talon and a Glaive Storm. Be ready.
Who are we resing?
Angel Bane.
Yeah.
Dodge the glaive.
Ricochet coming out. Final ricochet.
Reset yourselves.
Getting after the glaive.
Use that res on Squid when he's down.
Go ahead and wipe it up.
Run over the barrier.
Throw a B-res out if you can.
Whatever. As many times as you can.
Here's Aenos, so she can.
Do not release. Do not release. Do not release.
He's trying so hard.
Well fought, sisters.
Nobody got a B-res out.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and release them. Okay, so basically, as the eclipse starts to cross square, that's a pretty good time to begin to collapse. So pay attention to that and collapse early. The second you see that Embrace is over, you know, everything's healed up, the shield's down, start returning to your positions, especially if you're over on that orange side. What's that shit called that was just dropped? Can't think of the name of it right now.
Aerostorm, Volley, something like that.
Yeah, but it has a name.
Twilight Volley.
That's it. Make sure we're not dropping that on top of the raid, please. Make sure that gets taken to the side. You've got to pay attention to your debuff. If you're having a hard time paying attention to it, then make yourself a weak R that tells you you've got the debuff and make it huge so that you can't miss it. We can pretty easily make it into the latter half of phase 2. Okay, we have deaths right now that are completely avoidable deaths. So nothing right now that we're running up against has anything to do with inability from a gear standpoint or anything like that. This is completely mechanical capability on each individual player. So we should be making it to phase 3 starting now. Pay attention to when Embrace is coming out. I'm not going to call it. Sid, you can if you want. But basically, once the floor turns pink past the square over there, everybody should pretty much be collapsing at that point. There's no reason not to be. I'm literally going to read what was just said in Healer Chat. Maybe I'm making it sound too simple, but this is the easiest fight. This was said by Squid. Like, easier than Heroic. That's what Squid said. I said this fight is the easiest fight. It's a dance. As long as people move forward and backwards when they're supposed to, and healers, don't get fucked, then this fight is not hard. But there is RNG to it, and it does depend on everybody moving to the correct spot at the correct time every time, okay? Do that, and we'll get another kill tonight, and we can go work on Host, who is supposedly even easier than this.
Easy as Argentine.
And maybe Lobo can come.
Maybe Lobo can come. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll
We're
have
gonna
time to go to
kill
Home
Archtan
Depot.
again.
Shout out to Naz. He is the Twilight Volley MVP.
Focus up. Whatever you messed up on last time, brush it off. It's not the end of the world. Do it better this time, okay? We're going to get better on every attempt. Everyone says they're ready. Show me.
Ready for that anus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So 30. Wreck her shit. I would like to see a better line at Diamond. People are creeping all over the place. There's no reason for that.
It sucks, you know.
Oh man, it sucks when you get Moonburn at the opening gate.
Yeah.
Both had it.
Very good so far. It's approaching square, so get ready. You can begin collapsing. I'm gonna take the blame for that. Just wipe. Just wipe. Just wipe.
What happened?
I'm gonna assume that I crossed the line multiple times, but I'm not sure.
Just stop doing it. Guessing.
Yeah, stop doing anything. Die.
Cross the line multiple times. Go.
JD, if I may, whenever you call, you can now start collapsing. Is usually when those giant bursts go out. So people might be hearing you and just.
X cannot collapse. So when I call that, it's X needs to stay where they are. X is the very last group to collapse. I'm sorry, Ayla, go ahead.
I was saying don't release.
Rip.
Rip.
Hey, check out this feast.
Yeah, all you release.
Technically, if you think about it, once it passes Skull, can the other group just come to melee?
What group are you talking about?
The same side is like green, purple, and orange. Once it passes Skull, they can just
Yes, they can. Basically, as it passes each group, they could collapse if they wanted to.
But then again, it all depends on if Throwglaive gets put onto that side. They don't want to be that close.
Yep.
Be able to move out of the way.
True.
I'm just going to stop calling the collapse. Sid can call it if he wants to. Putting out a second feast. Get to your positions. Let's get ready to go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I claim first place. You are never ambitious this game.
Nico, get up.
Mercy is out.
Back on this. Get hit. Redistribute.
Right on target.
BDSM. You're so cautious.
Damn straight.
Clear your gameplay, it makes me laugh.
Get stacked on this. Ready, reset.
Transition soon.
Moon's Allen. Lust. Second Pots. Taunt the Moon Talon towards you, BDSM. I mean, CDs.
Embracing 10. Hey, actual DPS in the Moon Talon. Good job, guys. Get ready. Glaives. Stack. Avoid glaives.
Reset.
You want to taunt him back, Steve?
Guys, reset.
Save it.
They're all gone out.
Healers save a throughput cooldown for the
I don't care, baby. Surprise me.
You want Squid up?
Yes.
If Squid's dead, get him up.
Embracing coming.
Lock rocks if you got.
Watch the glade.
As soon as you can reset, reset. Doing very well. Pay attention. Make sure you're back in line with your pillar, not step forward because of that volley.
I've got aura for the next one.
My tag's going after that.
This is gonna be difficult.
Moon Talon. Switch to it. Switch to it. Embracing coming. Get ready to go back to the boss.
Mercy's out.
Okay.
Here comes the next ricochet. Dodge. Phase 3. Finish that Moon Talon. Make sure you are dropping on the walls, please. Pay attention to your debuffs.
Lunar going out in 2.
Res Angel.
It's on Tisa. Try and stack it if you can.
Yeah, B-Res available?
Negative 4 minutes.
Okay.
It's all good. We made it to phase 3. Wipe it up. That's progression.
Yo, good job, guys. That's like better than my old kill progression.
This is your first night, and you've made it to phase 3.
Dude, we're gonna kill this. Like, just making it towards 30% in like less than an hour, in an hour, like that's ridiculous. Good job, man.
It's been about half an hour, so.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody take a 5-minute break. Go get yourself a drink. Get some chips like I'm eating right now. You can hear me getting fatter.
Yeah.
Stretch your legs. Come back. We'll drop a feast when you get back. We'll drop a repair hammer when you get back. And let's get ready to put some more effort into this boss because we can do this tonight, guys. We really can.
Yeah, just to keep it positive, like we are doing well. Like the guild that I used to be in with Thiso, that he left and like is coming here from, they are currently 7 out of 9. Let me tell you how much fucking time we had to put in on this goddamn boss, like to get to the progression we were at right now.
Well,
yeah, we
had like 3 weeks.
I was gonna say it took us 3 weeks to get the first kill. And the first night, I don't think we got past the second phase.
Yeah, my group neither. Like, we wiped on second phase for like 2.5 weeks, and we started to get towards 30%. Like, this time is like in the next, or within the next like 2 hours, like definitely host on Thursday, like ASAP, just like wreck that. But what I do want to say is Team Thundermilk go.
No, girl's not wanting to sleep because that power
Is that nap? You can turn on Harry Potter down here. She can come down here.
No, you don't want her down here.
I was like, I guess I'm not the only person who does that.
This room seems to be a cooler temperature now.
Mm-hmm.
Real
it's like
recognize
78
real.
upstairs right now. It's a little stuffy in a couple areas.
That's all that is.
But it feels fine down here.
Dude, I can't
Right
tell
on.
you, man. Just watching, if you like
Thank you
sit
for
there
this.
and watch my team right
Yeah,
now, like
it's
they're
comfortable down here.
Like they stay in one
Mhm.
place and like they're all like aware.
I just
I
need
might
to
actually
get
Hellblade
in here, I
and
guess,
move me.
early
I'm
on
so
the
scared.
weekend before you get started so I can
Gotta
actually
be
work.
careful with flow bay, dude.
We can do it this weekend. I'll help you. We'll get it finished this weekend.
You're always recording or getting the content.
Put up a timer. Sweet.
Wait, there's only one of us that rolled.
Hey, this hammer's oddly placed. Let's see if I can get it. There we are.
Wow, that's so unfair. I didn't even know only I rolled against Axia. That's ridiculous.
To be fair, had a lot of other people rolled, you probably still would have lost Axio with those rolls.
Be right back.
I was robbed. Wait, roll again. I'm ready.
You never want to do a roll that Exio's turns.
I didn't even know. I thought like more people rolled like outside of us. Like I wasn't paying attention. I was like looking at logs and stuff.
Durious Dur.
As far as healing goes, everything's going fine. I need to check their mana percentage on that last attempt. What's his name is dead weight. I mean, I don't want to shit on him, but he's not helping.
What's his name?
Hamster.
Shamster.
I'd like to give it a shot, yeah. I mean, it'd be different if he were dropping a spirit link just at the right time and saving our asses, but he's not.
Well, aren't you supposed to be like verbally calling out when you want it?
Spirit link isn't healing tide.
I mean, you could still yell at him to, hey, drop spirit link, right? I mean, I'm just trying to like be proactive because I mean, this is a survivability fight thing, so. I mean, if he's dead weight, he's dead weight, but then by all means. But if we can utilize extra healing in any way, might be taking his break. I told everybody to go get some chips or some shit, you know? I don't know what do you call 'em.
Honestly, the overlaps aren't anywhere as bad as I thought they'd be. It's totally just people fucking up the stacks. That's the only thing really holding us back at this point, which is good because that's arguably easier.
Yeah, I mean, they should kind of like the two range groups should kind of be spread out anyway, just because of fucking glaive in case they get targeted.
Yeah. I'll be honest though. My view in this is really fucking terrible. Come stand here. I don't see jack shit except for like a rainbow of colors from the marks. I think I see even less this way. I only see like half.
How
At least
far
this
do you
way I
have
can kind of.
Like, how close do you have your camera view in, man?
If I zoom all the way out, I can only see about half the room. I think I think this works. Yeah, no, I think this works also on just the principle of the fact that there's not much I need to call out, but I actually need to see what's going on over there. That you guys wouldn't already catch. Yeah, I just saw.
Pretty much, it's the stacks. Maybe a little bit of glaive thrown in.
It's a lot less bad than I thought it'd be.
Well, yeah. So also, I mean, if when people get targeted by it, like especially so like where we're in this phase right here, and it's going out from the center of the room to the boss, like that person shouldn't move. Everyone else should move. Like that way, like they aren't running into other people. Like signals crossed as far as like, oh, are they going this way? Am I going that way? Because that's what I did one time. Like I started to step left to avoid it, and then whoever had of it started to go left too. And it was like, well, shit.
Yes.
Artichoke.
Yeah. One second.
I'll pull myself. Thank you.
What?
How do I do that?
Oh, it's only be a Yahtzee score.
Yeah.
Do I just type that 11 11 11?
Yeah. Exactly how it is. /roll parenthesis blah blah blah.
Ooh, Jadion77 is streaming. Hold on, guys. Let me go pull that up.
That guy doesn't smile though.
I know, right?
I hope that guy shows his chat.
I heard he's cute.
I hope
His
he
tits are
show some chest.
Wait, what? Why is it me versus Exio? This is real.
You rolled the exact same number.
I don't know what this is.
Get fucked, bitch.
Okay. All right. So no more rolls. Finish that tiebreaker. Hurry up.
You put it on like ultra hard Yahtzee mode or something. I don't know.
Okay. Exio is arousing 50,000. Pay it up. Let's go.
Holy
Pay
shit,
attention.
thank you.
All right, so check it out, guys. Here's the deal. Here's one of the things that we're seeing. So can I have the Diamond group come over here? And I'm not going to pick on the Diamond group because they're not the only ones doing this. This is kind of happening with all the groups. So Diamond, can you guys come to me real quick? All right, so what I'm kind of seeing as from my vantage point with Diamond is you guys are starting out, you know, nice and stacked up, but I'm seeing this kind of this creep forward and this creep out here to the side. It's okay if you guys want to spread out, but you have to spread out linearly, parallel to the eclipse. If somebody's up here, that means that, let's say that Squid, go stand right at the diamond, like just behind it for me. If Squid's back there and I'm standing up here for my group, when that wave hits me, so it hits Squid, there's our first stack. 1 second goes off, it hits me. Okay, we got another stack and we're back at 2 seconds. Well, now it hits green. And now we got their 4 stacks. You've got to stay in your lines where it hits you at the same time. It's also kind of important that we are spread out. So if Squid's right there and I'm right here, that's good. That's not bad because that means that the glaive has a better chance of targeting somebody without going through a group of people. You can make use of the, you know, front to back of this room, but stay in line with your colored pillar. Do not creep forward. It's a little harder for melee, but do the best you can, melee. We're trying to do a good job of holding the boss in place. I think we've got that going on okay right now. Overall, we are doing fantastic on the fight in terms of where we are. I'm very happy with what we're seeing. Better glaive control. If you see the arrow coming out of the boss, because they're going to throw a glaive, move away from the arrow. If you're the person with the glaive that's targeted on you, pretty much just kind of stand still. As long as you're not going to run it through other people, like right beside you. Stand still. Everybody else, get out of the way of the glaive. Step to the left, step to the right of it, whatever. Make sure you're dropping your arcane barrages out. Did I miss anything? Josh, Sid, BDSM?
You good?
Okay. Shamp, did you get angry assignments?
No, I did not.
Okay, can you get that done right quick?
What exactly do I have to do again? I'm sorry.
Download add-on angry assignments.
All right, download that on. Gotcha.
All right, let's get to our positions.
Food?
Oh, good call, Ayla. Fuck, man. Godass. Mama Bear looking out for the, making sure the raid's fed.
Surprised that she hasn't asked about the main tanks yet.
Yeah, I've been like thinking that every poll.
I've been
and then
trying to
I-
actually... I've been trying to have that done before you get here, and I forgot, so that's on me.
Wait, now I gotta move my stuff around now?
By the way, Ayla, do you DJ on the weekend?
Do I need a movie too? What?
Do you DJ on the weekend?
No, you've asked me that before.
Hey, Baz.
All right, Ayla, I'm gonna need you to drop your spirit link on the boss when he's doing annihilation, okay?
Hey, Baz, have you been eating some special cookies?
Nah, but like since like 10:30, my stomach's just been gurgling. Then I went outside a minute ago and I was like, oh, that's not a fart.
Yes, dude. Yes. I was gonna ask if you've been eating.
Slide down his cheek. Like, oh god.
It's like that's a slug. Wait, what the fuck is that?
Sharding.
Hoops, I crap my pants.
When a poop sock won't work and you need a poop sack.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, we good? Oh, where did Shamster go?
He's going to install angry assignments. Okay, so a bit more focus. Let's get back to phase 3. Honestly, dudes, 30 minutes on this fight, and you guys have taken it to phase 3. It's fucking great. Push hard, pay attention to mechanics, polish it up. Pay attention to your debuffs, just slow the fight down in your head. Let's get this done. All right, Shamster, type /AA when you're back in game. It should bring up the interfaces panel with the Angry Assignments add-on selected. Click toggle display, and you should see some text pop up on your screen. If you click toggle lock, you'll be able to drag that window around, and it gives you the order in which we want healing cooldowns to be used. Let me know if you get stuck on any of that.
All right, I downloaded it. I'm sorry, I walked away from my computer for 2 seconds.
Move the.
Okay, type /AA. It should have brought up the interface panel with the Angry Assignments add-on selected. Let me know if you got that part done.
You said /AA.
Correct.
Not doing anything for me. I downloaded it.
All right, we'll deal with that in just a second. You are the 4th person on the healing rotation for Embrace. So after you hear Bazora do Trank, the next healing rotation on the Embrace is your healing tide, okay?
Okay, got it.
Ayla, when you want him to drop another Spirit Link totem after you've dropped yours, you call for it.
Okay.
Okay. That's how we're going to handle that.
I'll do my best to call Trank every time so you know that you're next.
Get yourself some of that. Do you have personal food on you, Shem?
I sure do.
Go ahead and pop that for now. I'm
Do we
going to drop another cauldron. I'll drop a hammer and a cauldron at the door. Cauldron's out, hammer's out, and I think I just saw Jeeves. No, I didn't.
I don't see a door.
Archway.
Fucking gingers.
Well, I mean, no one is. That's why there's so few of us.
I agree. I mean, your counterpart, I'm all about it.
Yes, I'm aware.
I mean, how can you call them soulless? They have like a freckle for every single.
A frecker?
BDSM got way lost in that one.
Listen, I'm running out.
It's okay, you tried.
So little sleep.
Poor guy.
You know, get off here last night, go to bed at 1:30, gotta be at work at 7 a.m.
Alright. I'm just waiting on Thiso, the maniac, to tell me he's ready to go.
Ready to go.
Before we pull this, just go ahead and check this.
And get out of the room.
Thought I was typing.
Nope, that was definitely not typing.
I didn't get out, damn it!
I'm gonna die now.
Fuck him up, JD. Let's fuck him up.
Fuck this dude.
Quick, guys, point and laugh at all the people who got stuck in the room.
I hate you right now, Kiner.
I'm not laughing. I'm dying.
Someone tried to kill us all. Just
If he
Do
ran
not-
out of the room and walloped Baz in the face, it would have been.
Guys, do not release, please, please, please.
Good thing that food was put to good use.
I will drop another feast now.
I still have it. I don't know about you guys.
Fuck you.
Feast up, feast up. Alright. That's our comedic wipe of the evening.
Isn't that like our third?
I feel like my shroud just insta spells out.
Hey, there's still a flask in this cauldron, fuckers. Come get some more. Pop one, take another one.
Yeah, pop one, take another one. Yay, drugs.
Drugs are good.
It's still up.
I am waiting on an okay from nobody. Here we go. What were you saying before we do this poll? CDs?
Oh, I was saying his like messed up words, like the meme, there in general.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then like someone decided to kamikaze us just now. Like.
2, 1.
Pay attention to where you're standing.
Incorporeal in 4. You ready?
Mercy's out.
All that glaive incoming.
Embrace in 4.
Tired out.
On this.
Behind us.
Oh no.
Mox.
Mox, what are you doing?
Reset to your spots. Make sure you're set up for this. Phase 2.
Here we go first.
Get it down.
Where's our lust second pots? Let's go.
Someone say left.
Drinking.
Tranquility. Chance, you're on the next embrace.
Next embrace. Sham.
That was good. I got it.
It's next embrace, I said.
Too early.
Reset.
Everybody should be back at their positions, lined up correctly.
You bring the boss in a little bit.
Turning back towards you over there. You're ready for the collapse. Here's embrace. Here comes glaive storm.
Give me a healing tie, Sham.
I'm red. Void.
Got it. Dropped it. Dropped it.
Dodge. Dodge. Reset.
You guys want to be resident or saving?
Josh.
Go on, Nazza.
Focus, focus. Look where that glaive is coming from. An embrace will be coming soon. Who's got this one? Moontown's coming out. Switch to it. Taunt the Moontown. I've got her.
On boss.
Mercy's out.
Everybody's on boss. Dodge. Burn the boss, reset, and then back on the Moontown as soon as we can. Burn the Moontown. Phase 3, pay attention. Do not give us extra stacks. Be at your spots correctly. Calm down and pay attention to the mechanics.
First beacon's out.
Get that beacon to the wall. Here comes our collapse.
This will be Ayla's healing side.
Down. There's the glaive.
The totem.
Avoid glaives.
Dodge the glaives.
Get hit.
Stop DPS if you have to.
Reset. Yeah.
Reset to your spot. Nothing is more important than survivability at this point in the fight. Nothing.
Keep those beacons up.
Those beacons that just got dropped in the middle are terrible.
Got 4 stacks of longer.
Whoa, where are we going?
This is how we have to move it.
There's no innervate up, right?
So, fun fact, you can stack the beacons. Don't do anything other than stack them. Don't move the beacon.
Yeah, just let all 3 beacons go out on you before you move. There's the glaive. Alright, that's a wipe. Hey, that's a 27%. We got a much longer view of it. Good. 26% still going down. That's great. There's a battle res going on Josh.
Do not release.
Do not really. Did Squid just eat that battle? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I got Ayla. Or sorry, I got Angel Bane and Champs.
Yeah, that's fine. Do not release, do not release, do not release, do not release. Okay. With the beacons, when you get the beacon debuff, pick a spot on the wall. Go there. Stand there until all 3.
Should we just drop it by the entrance, just as like a general rule of thumb?
If you can get to the entrance, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stacked it up against the wall, and yeah, you literally just sit there until the debuff goes away off of you, and then you move out of it. It doesn't hit hard at all.
Yeah, See-Me did it perfectly. Basically, just as soon as it starts dropping, stop moving until 3 have dropped. The damage doesn't really get shitty until the 3rd one is dropped, and they're all stacked on you.
Yeah, so if you have a personal despair, just make sure you pop it before they start to drop, because obviously you'll be silent sitting in it. Good shit though. Good progression though, guys.
Yeah, that was a better attempt. If we get better every attempt, that's fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. I can't even speak.
Yeah. Now what, motherfucker? Now what?
You're the one that did this, ball guy. You caused this shit. Your fucking AIDS is wearing off on the rest of us.
Yeah, that's right. Take my AIDS.
Your fucking latex bodysuit and shit.
Spread that shit everywhere.
Smeared all over your face.
I'm gonna shit on these walls, Ray.
Yeah, dude. I forgot all about that, man. Scary movie.
I'm gonna shit on these walls. But that's too far, baby.
He's like, what?
4, 3,
Alright, let's focus up.
2, 1.
Let's go. Let's kill us a bitch. Make sure you are staying near your pillar. Make sure you are not taking early stacks and drifting out from your group, guys. We more than meet the DPS check. It's the survivability check that matters here.
I need a res. Mercy's out.
Yeah, watch out for us.
Yeah, don't kill, please. Just don't get killed.
Melee. We're gonna experiment. Melee, stay together, stacked up on skull. All melee right now. It's fine. We've already used the battle res. That's why I want to try this now. Don't get hit by the glaive, melee. Did that seem bad?
I'm lagging pretty hard.
No, that's because you're fat. Focus, focus, push deeps.
8 seconds.
Embracing coming.
5.
Make up for Josh, healers.
Should we transition in a moment?
Remember, burn the fuck out of the owl when it shows up. Lust and double pot when it comes up. Stay together, melee. No, I want all melee stacked together. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's my bad, dude. Who was it that was too far in, CDs?
No, I was just saying, like, Nico was at the time. Like,
Gotcha.
go to where the tiger is and, like, try to position your body towards that.
Wave coming from the side.
Oh. I ran right into that.
Collapse soon. Watch the glaive. There's the ricochet.
Kratos is incredible. Holy shit.
Yeah, Kratos is fucking badass for this. Right as kind of like fucking now your herpes is rubbing off on me, Sid. Fuck you. Kratos.
It's not Pride as it's Kratos.
As long as you don't start saying orange.
Orange.
Use Hellstone to help us out on every cooldowns for this.
Okie dokie. Lock rocks.
Wait, the ricochet. Get reset.
Get top. I have to go.
Too bad.
Oh no, you died.
Knock down the hill.
Lunar
Finish it.
detonation.
Yeah, it's fine. It was gonna be a wipe right there, anyways.
I think it's 25 million damage.
Josh, what got you at the beginning?
Quick squid. Where's everyone?
From what I saw, he was low, and then a group crossed over.
I don't think melee should stack there.
The damage is definitely minimal with the melee stack. I've already checked the logs on that.
It wasn't too bad.
At one point there was 9, but on the very first time you had everybody stack, I wasn't in the group because I had Moonburn, so I was all the way outside of range. Yeah, when it's 7 or under, it's okay, but there was times where we were at 9. And that's when Mox and Baz died.
Yeah.
Now that might be because when you said stack, it wasn't.
Mox
really
died to a rapid shot,
one to stack on.
and Baz died to a spectral glaive. Both of them only had, let's see, Baz had 2 ticks of astral purge on him, and Mox had 1. We're not going to. I just wanted to experiment with that BDSM. So basically, Melee, I want you to stay where you're at, but I want you to be less worried about if it does happen to tick over on us, was the point of that.
Yeah.
Because we've been very concerned about where Melee is the whole time. I wanted to see how much damage was actually going to be done by that, and it's negligible, to be perfectly honest. So, you know, try to stay where you're supposed to be, but don't overstress it. Does that make sense?
And I'm assuming I died to rapid shot just because 2 healers were down.
Probably.
That would be my guess, because Angel Bane died, got battle res, Baz was down, Shamster went down.
I also died to it, but I fucking just derped, didn't pop anything to mitigate it.
So at the 241, let's see here, let me just leave it this way. Alright, let me get a feast out real quick before I look at that.
Yeah.
Feast is
Definitely
out.
need to reduce the glaives hitting people, though. We're starting to creep back into deaths from that.
Yeah, so I'm not just gonna call out one person, but it was like, you know, like multiple people from the last few attempts. Like the moment that you get targeted by the glaive, angle yourself so that you're not hitting a single person. If you're not looking at where, like, just because you're taking the glaive to the left or right, like look to like where the raid group is. Because there have been a few where like you'll turn the angle and just like shoot everybody, even though you're like somewhere else.
In like all phases or what phases?
It's just the normal small glaive, the one that has like 2.5 mil, like just the small one, like that we naturally all have to avoid. But we just have certain people that are like running a certain way, but not noticing that like I'm actually taking it through the entire raid kind of deal.
Well, and then that's what I was saying. Like that's why JD like said something because I said to talk to him about it. As like when we're in like this first phase, like when it's coming out from the center of the room to the boss, like range should be kind of like spread out anyway. Like there should be no need for them to spread. Like melee can just step left, step right, and it should.
Oh yeah, like naturally, like we can avoid it, but there are some people who are like kind of like angling it, so like it's hitting range who are like trying to get away from it, or like they're running in a different direction.
If you get targeted by the glaive,
They don't need to run.
yes. If you get targeted by a glaive, stand still. If you see somebody beside you, or you see the arrow coming towards you, and you are not targeted by the glaive, move away.
Underline.
As soon as Angel Bane and See Me Fail says they're ready.
Good.
Squid, what the fuck? That was my hammer. Exio, See Me, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just needing a repair, sorry.
You pest it?
Huh?
Here we go. Focus up. Focus up, focus up, focus up. Let's do this.
5, 4,
Leroy.
2, 1.
Try to stay to your sides of melee, just keep the DPS hard.
Stack.
Mercy's up.
Reset.
Try to get directly against the wall with Twilight Volleys, guys.
Ready to stack?
Tied up.
When this ends, Thrall, you can onk.
Transitions. Transition now.
You guys got that? Holy shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Transistors are go.
Alright, check this out.
Oh man. Okay, it's not your eye.
Focus, focus. I want to kill. Come on.
Raise.
Tranquility.
Watch this.
Reset.
Need Baz up right now.
Move the boss a little bit. Back and forward.
Back.
You can come back around, swing for their,
Going through the middle. Oh.
moving a little too fast.
Raise that.
Give me a healing type.
Coming from orange. Ready to avoid. Void.
Is it me?
Yep, healing
Yes.
type now.
Yeah.
Reset.
Squid, get him up in 40 seconds.
Transition, what? 5%?
Yeah.
Seconds, get Squid.
Moon Talon.
Throw it away. Ready to stack.
Mercy's out.
I'll take it from him.
Void glaive.
Stop DPS if you have.
Wipe.
What hit everybody there?
Shield.
Shield.
Oh.
Chain reaction.
I'll be honest. I died to the return of the throw glaive.
Glaive got me. Glaive got me too.
Dude, Ball, you sound like Star Trek or something for a second.
At least we're consistently hitting that though.
Yeah. Okay. 90 crank on the healing meter. Oh yeah.
So arousing that unstable Arcano Crystal is doing good for you, huh?
It's aight.
You want to swap to using an Infernal Cinders? I'll rock mine with you and see if there's a difference.
You want to put it on?
I will.
Alright.
Can I put your Arcana Crystal on?
It's just an Arcano crystal.
It's just my best in slot.
It's just a 925. You can go suck a dick.
I'll just relax till you get the 1000 version of the Arcana Crystal they're coming out with.
Yeah, but everybody gets that, man. It doesn't feel special anymore.
You don't need to feel special. You're gonna have the stats, bro.
Proc doesn't happen outside the raid either.
Yeah, but the worst part about it is that a 1000 Arcana Crystal is more stats than that 1000 crystal.
Slightly more though.
I don't even know if an Arcano crystal is that good for me. I just know it's 925 Arcano crystal.
I mean, it doesn't seem they must have tuned down the really high level scaling because his only has like 60 stats each more than mine, and it's like 20 higher.
Yeah, it scales very, very poorly.
Yeah, secondaries on trinkets don't really scale that well.
Which is why the 860 is so good.
Yep.
Alright.
It's also the reason they won't up the eye level of world bosses in the shores.
Alright, focus up. So we've gotten to phase 3 consistently, but we're not pressing any deeper. So let's cut chatter for a bit. Let's take this next few pulls seriously. I want to see her get below 20%. That's your goal right now. Phase 3 below 20%.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mercy's going out.
Reset.
Tied out.
Reset.
She's by the transition.
Come on.
Eight guys up.
Great job on me, Al.
Tranquility.
Wait.
Go ahead and blow him. Never mind.
Reset.
We're not back up yet anyway.
Save me a throughput for this next one.
Isn't it Shamster?
He's here to use
Oh,
it.
good.
Okay.
Nope.
You ready?
No, that was by accident.
Give me something.
I got you. I got you.
Watch the bounce back, please.
Reset.
Seconds on res.
Drinking.
Moon Talon.
Mercy's up.
It's coming from red. Void.
Boss shield.
Ricochet.
Break the shield.
Which one was that?
Boss shield.
The shield.
Just too many DPS down.
I'm pretty sure nobody switched off Moon Talon. So that also contributed.
And y'all thought this was a healer fight.
Yeah, I directly didn't switch off the Moon Talon, so I'm part of the problem there.
Hey, what boss are you guys doing next? If you guys like complete this one.
Host.
I'm doing the vacation boss.
I did that boss last week. It was pretty easy.
I'm doing the caramel dancing.
There's a 10-hour trash mob though between here and the next boss.
Oh, we can cheese that though.
Unless you're a, you know, rogue or something, and you just walk through.
I'll just go.
Okay, so two things I'm gonna say about that pool. We're not gonna talk about it a lot.
JD, wrong way.
Oh yeah, good call. Three things. Number one, JD go the right way. Number two, early deaths. They've got to stop. We've got to figure out how to correct early deaths. Survivability is the utmost importance. If you're not running Pride as and you can, get it on. Other thing is Moon Talons, when they come out, great focus on them. Don't over focus. Don't tunnel so hard you forget that when the embrace goes up, you've got to switch to the boss. You're in the tomb already, Miss Eppy. But of the three things that I just said, the biggest thing is early deaths. We cannot have early deaths. And glaive damage is still skyrocketing. Every time we get an embrace, look around. The bitch that we're fighting right here at the first, Huntress Casparian, she's going to be in a ghost. Wherever she's at, that's where the glaive's coming from. So when you collapse for embrace, find Casparian. That's where the glaive's coming from. Stop getting hit by the glaive. I've watched 4 or 5 people die like almost every other pool due to the glaive because they're just not paying attention to where it's at. So please pay attention to it.
When we get the incorporeal shot, I know. Are we supposed to offset it, or do you want it running straight through the shield?
Straight through the shield.
Okay.
You need to get as many possible people hit with that as you can.
Yeah, be right back. 1 second.
Just like Hydra Shot, except there's one.
So like normal.
Something to maybe stress about that would be for everyone to understand that you can stand anywhere in that line. You don't need to be right in the middle where the first glaive is going to go through. That might help with the damage taken at that point anyway.
Hopefully everyone understands what he's saying.
Yeah, Naz, on as far as the moon burn, I've held it for about 10-15 seconds waiting on it to come through melee. Before I switch. Yeah, that debuff isn't that hard.
Try to save your personals for that rapid shot too.
Yep.
Took cheat death just for that.
Alright, back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoever, you're moving the glaive again. I'm going to say this one more time. Do not move with the glaive.
Mercy's next.
Reset.
Transition in 6%.
Tied up.
Reset.
Transition in 2%. From this point forward, every time we collapse, there's going to be a glaive coming out of the spirit. Pay attention to that. Moon Talon's coming out. Lust, burn.
Wait for the middle.
Get ready for the embrace. Where's Casparian? Look at her. Don't get hit when she starts to throw this glaive. Here it comes back. Don't get hit again.
Reset.
Drinking.
Sorry, Squid.
Collapse. Look where she's at. She's right behind us.
First almost.
Reset. You got him.
Be ready to switch to the Moon Talon, but switch back to boss as soon as we embrace. Here comes the embrace. Be ready. Look at where we're going to get a glaive from. Pay attention. There it is. Switch. Don't get hit by the glaive.
Reset.
Burn the Moon Talon.
Good up when he's done.
Okay, phase 3. Pay attention. Get her to 20%.
I need squid up. Thank you.
Make sure you are taking your beacons to the walls. Nowhere else, and stand there for all 3.
New beacon going out in 5. This will coincide with an incorporeal shot.
Beacon now.
Tied out.
Avoid glaive. Ricochet. Ricochet again.
Perfect job on that beacon. Thank you. That is fucking gorgeous.
You're welcome.
Beacon in 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on her back if you want her.
It's on Baz.
Very good, Baz.
Blade coming out.
Focus up.
Blade storm and incorporeal in 5.
We will lock rock the next.
Stack up. Avoid blade.
I'm dead.
Ricochet. Ricochet again.
Oh.
20%. Show it to me.
Give it to me, Thunder.
Got it, squid.
20%. Come on, show it to me.
There it is. 20% right there.
Thank you.
Him's out.
I got 20% on her boss frame. I'm good with that. Wipe it up. Very good. That is an improvement. Where did now? I want you to look at what your personal performance was right there. Look at what killed you. Don't blame anybody else because I don't care what they could do better. You look at what you could do better to have survived right there. And if you're somebody who could have helped somebody else survive, then you look at that for yourself. The new goal now is 17%. I want her at 17% on the next attempt.
The other thing I could have done there was to re-roll a healer so I could heal myself.
So
You shut your damn mouth, ball
16% 's
gag.
No good.
I was gonna say, just come out and say it.
We're wiping at 17, even if everybody's alive. Calm for the wipe.
I mean, you heard what he said. When she gets to 17%, I'll taunt the boss, and then everybody else go die.
Yep.
All right, Minty.
Jump
gotta
rope
reset.
over that wall.
Minty said, fuck you, Baz.
How to be a better man.
Wait,
That's
you
a
can.
country song.
Sid, can you invuln that thing and it doesn't do anything?
Yeah, I can invuln it off.
Yes, beacons are completely invulnerable.
Yeah, like
That was an excellent job on lunar beacons that time, though, from everybody.
Minty Baz was talking about taunting bosses, and that's told him that you said fuck him.
And I don't think blessing and protection works on the glaives.
No.
So if you're
It's astral damage.
And the hammer disappeared as soon as I walked up.
We'll drop a new one. It's okay. When we drop this hammer, everybody needs to repair. We're dropping them almost every attempt. There's no point in that. That was a much better attempt, guys. There was a lot of control there. That's very good. I want to build off of that and get a better attempt this time. We can get this kill if people focus up and just play a little bit better each time. Be a little more aware of where that glaive is coming from. I still watched several people get smacked by glaive. We had several deaths due to glaives. Glaives are like 90% completely avoidable damage. It is more important that you dodge the glaive than it is you put any amount of DPS into the boss.
If you can dodge child support, you can dodge a glaive.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Got him.
So what you're saying is all us white folk are fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought not dodging it was called being a man.
The hammer is out. Make sure you use the hammer. Somebody's sitting on it. I can't see it anymore. I'm pretty sure that it's a cow. Oh, nope. It's Mox. Mox is hiding it under his crotch.
Taking it up.
You're the one that put it there.
It's placing it very weird right now for some reason.
But plugging it.
Alright, so can you mark the ghosts? No, it'd be awesome if we could.
Yeah, that would be OP.
They kind of already marked them for us, though. The big tiger is the glaive one.
Yeah.
I don't disagree, but it would still be very nice if we could. It'd be fucking sick.
Pizza.
What's up?
Can you do me a favor and mark the boss?
I miss it.
We had a guy in the old raid who would always ask for this boss to be marked because he couldn't see it at times.
Wow.
You know the one target available.
Just so you guys know, Naz said he's not coming to raid. FYI.
Who?
Naz. Josh, are you ready?
Yeah, I was looking at something, but go ahead.
Actually, can I change something about the healing rotation?
You can do whatever you want.
I would like to swap you and Shamster.
Where does that put me at?
The very first embrace, you're going to healing tide it.
Yes, sir.
You don't use healing tide again until Josh calls for it. Okay?
Sounds good.
We got this, guys.
Oh, we definitely got it. This is the ready check for pull.
Focus up.
We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to as soon as this raid's over.
Doing it right now.
I can tell by your play. Josh, you good?
Hang on.
Are you targeting me?
Ayla, do you see what I just said? I'm ready. Which is weird because I hit yes.
Okay, you're kind of fat.
No means yes.
I would throw a protection on you, but it might fuck up the poll.
2, 1.
Let's go. Focus hard. Push deeps. 17% is the goal. It's the dream. You should start to be finding a rhythm with this fight at this point.
JD, is that an early timer fee?
What's that?
Stack.
Give me healing tide, Champster.
Got it.
Reset.
Reset.
Exio and Thundermill need to be healed.
Watch out that Twilight Belly. Okay.
Get squid up as soon as he's done.
need squid up.
Collapse.
This would be Ayla.
Try it out.
Reset.
She can't onk.
It's gonna be 2.5 minutes before we can get her up. Here comes the Moon Talon. Burn this Moon Talon. Let's go.
Save a throughput for this embrace.
Should be Baz, right?
No.
We have Franco. Or not,
I have him.
sorry, we have Bloodlust.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Embracing Glaive in 4.
Blow your sh
It's coming from the Tiger Lake.
Hemming.
Avoid Rico's.
Squid, I love the way you say that.
That's it.
Oh, come on.
There.
Back up green.
Baz, you're gonna be next.
You got it.
Sid's been marked.
Get ready for new Glaive and Embrace. Find the
Look
Tiger
where
Lake.
she's at. Look where she's at.
See where it's gonna come from. Good job. Ricochet. Once more. Get your reset.
$25 seconds.
Moon Talon. Moon Talon, let's go. Swap the boss for Embrace.
I'll take that in just a minute.
Moon Talon. Make sure you are dropping your beacons on the wall. Do not get hit by that glaive.
I can tie this one.
Yep.
That.
Oh.
Wipe. Stand in and die. Wipe.
Who?
So did I
Who
do
was that?
something wrong with that first Imperial shot?
No.
Because I died to it. Or was there just not enough people
No,
standing in it?
that wasn't you. That was a lunar beacon on the Zeppi.
No. When she died on like the very first stack or the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she meant right there at the end.
Okay. Get back in quickly, please. I'm not sure out there. When Incorporeal Shot comes out, guys, they're going to put it through the middle of the raid. I need every raid member to make sure you are standing in it. That's your job personally to make sure you are standing in it. Did me moving the boss during the glaive help other than when I fucked it up?
Yep, helped a lot.
Okay, I will move the boss from now on.
On the first one. After that, it's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Blackrock, please.
An age has passed since I last walked these halls. I did what needed to be done, though at great cost. Be on your guard. I doubt the spirits trapped here will be friendly or forgiving.
Lock rocks, please. Ignore that ready check. Baz, take the break that you need. We're going to do a 5-minute break right here.
Okay.
You hear it.
That, my boys and girls, is what we call a shit sandwich. Listen, listen. Go clear your head. Come back. Don't fail to the mechanic you just failed to. Whatever it was. Healers, I believe Josh is going to speak to you guys.
I got elevator music going right here.
50k rolls, let's go.
I'm down.
Exit. Thank you. Let's give 'em a rollers, let's go.
Wait, what? I'm not rolling a 1-2 fucking bet for 50k.
No. He's using a different mode. Man, I'm not doing those weirdo modes. If it's not normal, I'm not doing it.
Nah, I'll roll it.
Yeah. I'm not doing that weirdo roll stuff, man. I'm not playing that.
That's a 50-50 chance. That's bullshit. Go back to 50k roll.
Yeah, go back to regular 50k rolls. I'm not rolling that. Thinking of ways to get us.
Right? Like, I was just trying to.
That's all that is.
Fuck you.
No, roll just so it ends. He's saying no one pays.
It's like rock paper scissors. You just don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But I'll
See,
take one
it's
gold
more
from
random
recovered.
than rock, paper, scissors.
It is. I don't even know how the fuck I won 1 gold. I lost.
No, you rolled double twos. You rolled a 2 and a 1.
Thank God it's JD. Nope. Oh yeah, it still is.
Bro, I don't understand this game, dude. It's so dumb. Where's X?
All high low is you take the highest, subtract the lowest, and the lowest is the highest amount.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you.
I love popcorn.
Oh, I just missed it. Oh wow.
Holy low rolls.
My money. Pays the man his money. You want to add a 0 to that? That'd be nice.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We got time for one more.
Give me that money throw.
I was gonna get that right there.
I might have to owe you extra. What is it? Not 19,000. I gotta wait for some auctions to clear, but I got you. So that is me done now.
Hell yeah, bitches.
Uh-oh, gonna be another low roll. You might get lucky. Oh, never mind.
No.
Give me that money, bitch.
You broke.
What the fuck? Don't do that.
Yeah, that was legit.
Hey, Shamster.
Yeah.
Listen for me to tell you when to use both of your healing cooldowns. The first one, Healing Tide, is going to be used on the first Embrace. I'll say, give me a Healing Tide, Shamster, and then I will tell you when to use your Spirit Link, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I've
No
been
more
using my
rolls.
I've been using my link a little premature sometimes, but I'll wait.
Cancel it,
Actually,
Exio.
it's exactly the opposite. You're using it a little bit too late.
Okay.
Where's Mox?
Call it and I
Here.
got you.
My flask just wore off, so might want to eat your next one.
I'll get that after, Rizak.
Run.
Idiot again.
I made it. Yes.
Get him rezzed. Let's reset.
Oh, personal food. Don't worry about it.
Make sure your flasks are up. I know you're not ready, Connor. It's fine. I'm rezzing.
Come on, people, let's do
Connor
this.
needs to be ready.
Robin,
He can't be
Robin
ready.
didn't die for nothing.
Look, it's 11:26. We got 30 minutes left in the night. We've had a good time. We've done well. I'm very proud of you guys. I really want serious business from this point forward. Let's focus on getting this kill. Stay loose, but let's focus on what we've got in front of us.
I think
Looks
it's
like
11,
JD's ass.
26, not
I'm always
36.
loose.
A little off there.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do not die to avoidable mechanics, guys.
What happened there?
I don't know. Give me a Healing Tide and a Spirit Link right now. Thank you.
Reset.
We got 2 spirit links. So we don't have one now.
That was probably my bad. Yeah, oh well.
Doesn't matter. It's done. Focus up.
tied up.
Like a lot of
Wipe.
in that one.
Wipe. Not gonna waste any time. Wipe.
Did I misplace that incorporeal?
No, it didn't look bad.
Yeah, no, it didn't look like it was misplaced. Just
Alright, so I'm not gonna worry about this time. Just get back in. We're going again immediately. We're not gonna analyze that pool. That was no, it was a fucked up pool. Fine. Let's go.
I thought I was first in the healing rotation when you called for Spirit Link. And
You did it right. You did it right, Sham. You're good.
I dropped
Okay.
mine early.
Okay.
Let's fall. Don't worry about it.
Fucking Ayla.
Freaking disgusting.
I died to Glaive. I had to leave group to go.
No,
clear.
no, it's okay. Ayla killed you. Don't worry about it.
Running back to group. I hit the Glaive because I didn't see it coming.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Ayla should have sacrificed herself for you.
Thundermilk's lazy ass better start running back from now on.
I was thinking the same thing. That man never runs back.
Whoa, not true.
Maybe
I ran back in the beginning.
Maybe once.
I ran back in the beginning. Okay, so get your facts together.
See, it's like a double-edged sword. Like him running back makes him tired. Slash, you know, he should run back so he isn't as tired.
What's the moral of the story?
Eat the feast. Let's go.
I'm not fat. I'm just husky.
Well,
He's
use your
big bone.
huskiness to kill this boss.
He big bone.
Husky's a dog type.
I'm just full of love.
Full of something.
Where my dogs at?
What the hell was that?
They're all at this.
Eggsy, are you ready?
Kill this boss.
Sucks up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I claim first blood, sisters.
Get out of here, Baz.
I'm sorry.
Right, Champster, give me both of them right now.
Reset.
Sum me up.
Here we talk, JD.
Alright, as soon as my taunt cooldown's up. Wipe now. I'm done with the stupid deaths.
Alright, so I'm noticing right about the same time, every time when the moon thing on the ground hits square and red, that's when we get like multiple explosions and people dip so low.
I have an idea why it happens on. Is it square where I'm at?
It's square and red is when it seems to be happening.
I'm gonna admit that might have been my fault there. I disengaged slightly too early. Could have kept the buff up between the two.
Yeah, like red is it went under square. Like Mox went from 100% to 0.
He got hit by the return from a glaive. I saw that.
That's not he. That was 2.8 million overkill, and the glaive only did 2.9 million damage total. Meaning he was already pretty much dead before that glaive touched him.
Yeah, he was dead from the explosion. There was multiple explosions from that.
So there's nothing really to analyze. People are fucking up, and it's stupid deaths. And from now on, if that happens early on, we're just gonna wipe right then. We're not gonna waste time on pulls when we've had this fight. There in phase 1, there can be 0 deaths. That's unacceptable at this point. Honestly, in phase 2, there should be 0 deaths. We have this fight to a point where that's not acceptable anymore. So focus up on what you're doing. Line up by your pillars. Do not be causing extra explosions to carry over the dot. We haven't had a problem with that until just now, and that's because people are getting too loose with it. So focus back up, however you need to. Pay attention to your area, have good spatial awareness, know what is coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On back for a sec. I don't know why he cared.
Didn't have enough health when it hit me.
It's fine.
Give me both chance to.
Sorry, Golden.
Try it out.
Back to places.
Transition right here. Get ready for Moon Talon. Burn the Moon Talon. Lust. Second pots. That's a terrible volley placement. Let's not let that happen again, please. Get ready to switch back to boss. Embrace is coming out soon. Watch the glaive. Embrace, stack. Pay attention to the glaive.
Ricochet. And again. Reset.
Bring it back a little.
Avoid glaive.
Retribution rains down.
Rapid shots going out. Don't let the person die.
Mercy's out.
Avoid glaive. Ricochet.
We need Baz up.
Reset.
Yeah, way too many stacks. Yeah, I watched like a few people just cross over like twice without any debuff.
Let your talons taste the flesh, my pet.
Blow it away.
Give me healing touch.
Right in the middle.
Give me spirit link also.
Kill me.
Moon Talon should be dying, guys. All DPS should be on Moon Talon. Take your shit to the walls, boys and girls. Turn her back. Reposition her.
Right through the middle.
Beacon. Done this. Take it out.
Try it out.
Healing touch. Can you get your spirit link too?
Avoid glaive.
Good job.
Let's suck with these beacons.
That was my bad.
Pay attention, dodge glaives. Take beacons to walls, please. Stack them on the walls. Glaives have moved, pay attention.
18 minutes.
12 stacks.
Yeah, whoever did this on the right side.
There's nothing to correct at this point other than stop making mistakes you know not to make. Stop crossing the line when we shouldn't be crossing the line. Stop dragging beacon around. Here, let me just fix the beacon problem. Link me your weak card again there, Nico. Let me look at it. Everybody in the raid has to have that weak R right now. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You take that weak R right now and you put it on your screen. You don't change anything about it. If you fuck up a beacon again, I'm not going to be happy with you. And I'm going to check with ERT to make sure everybody took it. Thundermilk, walk your ass back. Arousing Shamster, let's go.
I like how it's just fuck off.
It's part of a set. I could link the whole set if you want it.
Yeah. I have a set, but it's not that big.
Yeah, I think this one's every single ability in Tomb of Cerberus. And it's all very colorful on the language. Fuck off, you're in shit, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I have a pack. I don't remember where I got it, but that one's good because it's like fucking huge. You guys are going the wrong way, blue square.
Yeah, that's me. I'm opening my ERT right now.
I tried to make it smaller and it didn't go smaller. Is there a way I can
I don't want it to be any smaller. I want it to be that big on purpose.
In fact, make it bigger.
Holy shit. Okay.
And
It only
when
pops up if you have the debuff, so there's no point not to just make it basically fill your screen.
and when you see the screen, just auto walk into a wall, and then take your
Sounds
hands
good.
off the keyboard.
Can I point something out really quick?
You can.
The people, when the floor is starting to go over to this side, like the blue and red side, and people are getting beacon, they're running this way, crossing over, like say it's at blue, crossing over, and then crossing back over to go DPS.
Yeah, you can't do that,
there's
guys.
3 people doing that, plus the 3 people that are already stacked here. So if you get it coming this way, you have to cross over and go to the wall and wait for it to drop off, and then it'll hit again. Do you know what I mean?
If you have to run, all right. Let me. I guess maybe we should have explained this real quick. Can I have the guys that belong at square to get to square, and the guys that belong at X to get to X real quick? So if you get like Moonburn or whatever you've got that you need to go drop instantaneously, and let's say that the line is coming towards these guys right here, right? You cannot run through and then wait for the line to come, because you're going to take a tick of it and set it off as soon as you run through, which is going to reset the timer on it. Then you're going to get it again when it hits you right here. What you have to do is you have to follow the line, and as it touches them, let it hit you. Or leap, use a leap mechanic. Don't jump, because jump won't work, but like a leap mechanic to get across. Or go all the way to the fucking wall with these guys.
Yeah, you have to cross it when it crosses blue, when it crosses us. You have to cross it at the same time and then go to the wall, because if you just stop, you're gonna get the stack from crossing it this way, and then it's gonna hit you again right away.
So just to put it in perspective, Moonburn damage for the raid is like 8.5%. Astral Purge damage is 42%. So if you don't think you can do it correctly, just stay put and trust the healers to heal you through it.
Yeah, they've been healing me, and I've been having like 16 stacks. And this healing's fine. You can live through it.
Yeah.
It's way more damage.
Before I hit Ray, I have one question. When I get Moonburn, a lot of times, because I'm all the way on the other side, it already passed square. Should I just not try to lose it and just try to live through it?
Do you have your little gust of wind that will bump you across?
I can, and usually when I use it, it still passes boot.
You need to use it and go all the way to X and wait right here.
Roger.
Yeah, even if it crosses blue, it sits on red for a minute. Like, you can just go all the way up against the wall and get rid of it.
Please, please, please focus up 110% here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep your movement to a minimal. Unless you need to be moving, you have no reason to be. Here comes the collapse.
Champ, so give me your spirit link and your healing tide.
Simon.
I'm trying.
I got nervous sometimes.
Gotta move over those guys. it down. Embrace in 5. Reset.
I need to squid up as soon as he's done. Thank you.
Embrace coming in 3.
Tank.
Right in the middle.
Reset.
Bring it in the middle.
Rapid shot on Steamy. Moon Talon in 2. Blow that Moon Talon away. Embrace in 5. Good job. Nope.
Go ahead and ember this one.
Hit the boss. Reset.
I assume somebody died with the bubble on him.
Shit, my bad. Nice drop. Wipe.
Yeah, wipe.
If you guys drop it right there, it's just that's an instant wipe. You fucked us.
You serve the goddess well, sister. The temple
Hey,
is
be res out anyone or?
well fought,
No.
sisters.
Yes.
Everybody release, let's go.
Pair still up if you get here fast enough.
Okay. Put your best foot forward. This is our last pull of the evening. We've had some really fantastic attempts at this. We've had some pretty crappy ones. We all know the fight now. Overall, I am very happy with how we've progressed on this for our first night. But I will say outright, we absolutely can kill this fight. You just got to believe it. You got to pay attention to what you're doing and play up to your potential. Because this fight is 100% doable by the group that we have here right now.
Be on your guard. I doubt the spirits trapped here will be friendly or forgiving.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I claim first blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand. You are never impetuous, Hesperian.
Yeah, let's hand him back.
Give me both, Shamester. Good job.
Reset.
Yeah, it's on, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, you good, man?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Reset.
No more dawdling, Hesperian. Victory shall be mine. Right on target.
That's way too many stacks of melee right now. Oh my god.
My arrows strike true.
And that is a wipe.
Play jump rope with the line.
Well, that's a good one to end on.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fucking damage.
Thank you all very much for your efforts tonight. Review the logs, see where you could improve. Look at, watch the replays, understand what's killing you and where. I'm not sure exactly what we will be doing tomorrow yet, as we will not have Squid or Mrs. Squid available. They'll be on vacation, so you guys have a great vacation. Other than that, great progress on this. That's all I got. Officers, you all got anything else?
Yeah, this is good progress, guys. We got this next week. Study up.
Good night, guys.
Good night, baby boo.
Night, dude.
Oh yeah, Nico, did you like the melee mechanics one?
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that video.
Officers, if you will briefly meet me in the officer channel.
Well, fucking Squid just said in the healing channel that Sham can see. I feel like with a legit 5th healer.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
Yeah,
have
he's
some
not
tact.
wrong. So yeah, oh, we're waiting on Baz says to tell JD to check his chat.
What chat does he want me to check?
I don't know.
Anyway. Let me
Yeah, he's
mute
just
this real
saying
quick.
chat. I don't know.